Beyond the Gates, Spoilers Full Wednesday Update. The 26th of August, 2026. Welcome back to our channel, guys. Today is a beautiful Thursday. The sun is shining, but honestly, I am running on 3 hours of sleep, pure adrenaline, and way too much iced coffee. We have to talk about the latest Beyond the Gates spoilers for August 19 and 20 because things are getting absolutely unhinged and my brain is basically mush right now. So let's just dive right into this mess before I pass out. And let me tell you, Wednesday's episode on August 19 is going to start off with some serious frustration for Vernon and Anita Dupree. Oh my god. You guys, I cannot even handle Vernon right now. A few episodes ago, he was literally bragging to the whole family about his healthy sex life with Anita. Like, TMI Vernon. To me, nobody asked for that visual, okay? We did not need to know that. But anyway, he clearly had this whole romantic, candlelit bedroom night planned for them to keep that spark alive. And of course, because this is so planned, their plans get completely derailed and put on hold. I guess someone in the Dupree family needs them for something urgent. Because God forbid the parents get one single night to themselves. I'm betting they get dragged to the open mic night at Uptown. Or maybe Danny calls them crying again about her messy life. But honestly, I feel bad for Vernon. The man just wanted a romantic night with his wife. And instead, he's probably going to be breaking up family fights or dealing with Joey Armstrong at the casino. It's just so typical. But also, can we talk about how funny it is that Vernon is the one getting cock-blocked by his own chaotic family? I mean, it's kind of hilarious. He was so proud of his bedroom game, and now he's probably sitting on a couch listening to amateur poetry at an open mic night. I can't with this family sometimes. They are so exhausting, but I love them. So then we move on to Naomi Hawthorne. Poor, stressed out, completely overwhelmed Naomi. She is getting a massive surprise party, and she honestly deserves it so much. Ashley brings her over to her apartment, and Jacob Hawthorne and Grayson Perez are just sitting there waiting with food and drinks, yelling, "Surprise!" And let me tell you, Naomi needs this break so badly. She has been going through it lately. Her dad, Bill, is in the hospital. He's literally fighting for his life because of his mysterious health crisis. And we all know it's because of Hayley's slow-acting poison, which Naomi doesn't even know about yet. Plus, she's dealing with Tomas Navarro trying to steal control of the law firm right out from under her. Tomas is just the worst. He's this junior partner who thinks he deserves everything, and he's using Bill's hospitalization to make a power grab. So Naomi is carrying the weight of the world on her shoulders right now. I really hope she just sits down, eats a huge plate of food, and takes a breath. But knowing this show, the party will probably get ruined by some drama. Maybe Tomas will show up and start a fight, or maybe she'll get a call from the hospital about Bill crashing again. But for just 1 second, I want Naomi to be happy. Is that too much to ask? Probably. It's Beyond the Gates. Nobody gets to be happy for more than 5 minutes. Actually, maybe I'm being too pessimistic. Maybe she actually gets to eat a cupcake in peace. We'll see. Okay, now let's talk about the absolute train wreck that is Danny and Andre. I am so stressed about these two. I'm literally pulling my hair out. They are both crossing so many boundaries in their marriage, and it is going to blow up in their faces so spectacularly. Let's start with Danny. She is still hiding the fact that she hooked up with Bill in the elevator during the tornado. Like, Danny girl, what are you doing? What were you thinking? Bill is toxic. He left you for your daughter's best friend. Hayley was literally taken in by the Dupree family when her parents died, and Bill slept with her and married her. And now you're sleeping with him in an elevator while a literal natural disaster happens outside? Make it make sense. And she is constantly worrying about him now that he's in the hospital. She even called him her husband in front of the whole family. A massive Freudian slip right in the middle of the hospital. Anita, Vernon, and Nicole were all standing there like, "Excuse me?" So she is clearly not over him. She is trauma bonded to this man who ruined her life, and she's hiding all of this from Andre. Andre, who has been her rock. Andre, who stood by her through everything. But wait, Andre is not innocent here either. Andre is hiding the harsh truth about Heather Armstrong stalking him. He knows Heather is in town. He knows she's dangerous. We all know she's probably the skewer, and she has this dark past with him. And he's not telling Danny. He's having secret meetings, he's talking to Ted about his cryptic texts, but keeping his own wife completely in the dark. Meanwhile, Randy Parker is out there literally risking his life tracking Heather at the DMV, trying to figure out her motives. Joey Armstrong thinks Heather is in town to kill Smitty, but Randy is starting to realize she might actually be here to win back Andre. So both Danny and Andre are keeping these massive, marriage-destroying secrets. And they both probably think they are doing it to protect the other person. But let's be real. They are just avoiding the truth. They are cowards right now. And when the truth comes out, and it always does on this show, this marriage is going to be in absolute ruins. I just don't see how they survive this. Part of me wants Danny to just go back to Bill so Andre can be free of this mess. But then again, Bill is currently being poisoned by his psycho wife, Hayley, so maybe that's not a great idea either. Honestly, they all just need therapy. Extensive, intensive therapy. Moving on to Nicole. Nicole actually scores some major points with Noah on Wednesday. She apparently saves the day for him, probably at the open mic night at Uptown. And Kiel Rollins, her new exclusive boyfriend, is right there watching it all happen. You know, Nicole and Dr. Kiel are exclusively dating now, which is cute. I like them together. I really do. And Noah is dating Deanna McBride. But here's the funny part. Noah is a massive fan of Anita Dupree. Like, a total fanboy. He loves her. So I'm wondering if Nicole brings Anita to the open mic night just to score points with Noah. That would be such a power move. And it would totally explain why Vernon and Anita's romantic night got ruined. Oh my god, it all connects. Nicole totally hijacked her parents' date night so she could look good in front of her boyfriend's son. That is actually genius. I love that for her. She is playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. But also, poor Vernon. He really just wanted to light some candles and play some Barry White, and now he's probably listening to Noah fanboy over his wife. The disrespect is real. But hey, if it helps Nicole solidify her relationship with Kiel and his son, then I guess it's worth it. Vanessa McBride is already evaluating Noah and Deanna, so Nicole stepping in to help Noah is a really good look for her. Now let's talk about Thursday, August 20. This is the part that really got me thinking. Bill and Ted, yes. I immediately thought of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. How could you not? The writers totally did that on purpose. But this is not an excellent adventure. This is two sad, divorced, or soon-to-be divorced guys bonding over their miserable lives. And the spoilers mention this really specific, wild parallel. They both married Japanese daughters. Like, what are the odds? Both of them married into these families, had these complex dynamics, and now they are both currently divorced or alienated and completely ousted by the people they used to call family. It's such a specific thing to bond over, but it totally works for them. They are both just sitting there, looking at their lives, realizing they made massive mistakes. So Ted visits Bill in the hospital, and Bill is just complaining. He's complaining that Hayley got kicked out of his hospital room, and I am just sitting here screaming at my screen. Bill, you absolute idiot. Hayley is literally poisoning you. She has been poisoning you since October 2025. She is the worst Black Widow in history because it's taking her almost a year to do it, but she is still trying to kill you. And Bill is just completely clueless. He thinks Hayley loves him. He thinks she's his devoted wife who is just misunderstood by his family. Meanwhile, she's the reason he's in that hospital bed. She tried to meddle with his medical state and it backfired. And Caroline Lee, his assistant, had to step in and save the day. And now Hayley is mad that she got kicked out? The audacity of this woman. I just can't with Bill. He is so blind. Timon Kyle Durrett plays him so well. He really captures that arrogant but vulnerable energy, but the character is just infuriating right now. I want Ted to just shake him and tell him to wake up. Look at the facts, Bill. Your wife is a psycho. But Ted has his own problems, let's be honest. Ted is giving advice to Andre about his stalker. He's reuniting with Dr. Carlton Fitzgerald, and he has no idea that Leslie Thomas is secretly pining for him. Eva just brutally called out Leslie for being in love with Ted, her teddy bear. So Ted's life is about to get really messy too. These two guys just sitting in a hospital room, complaining about their lives, having no idea that the women in their orbits are literally causing all the chaos. It's almost poetic. Dumb, but poetic. And finally, on Thursday, Kiel Rollins sees Nicole have this totally unexpected reaction to something, and she has to quickly check herself while he's standing right there watching her process it. What does she see? What could possibly make Nicole react like that? Does she see Danny doing something crazy with Bill? Does she see Carlton Fitzgerald, her ex? Or maybe she finds out some bad news. The spoilers from last week said Kiel and Nicole received some devastating news. Maybe this is the moment. Maybe she reacts badly to something. And Kiel is just watching her, trying to figure out what's going on in her head. Kiel is a doctor. He's observant. He's going to notice if Nicole is hiding something or reacting strangely. I swear, if the writers ruin Nicole and Kiel before they even really get started, I am going to riot. They just found a new understanding. They just decided to date exclusively. Let them be happy. But no, Nicole has to have an unexpected reaction and Kiel has to watch her check herself. It sounds so suspicious. Maybe she realizes that Danny really is going to destroy her marriage with Andre, and she doesn't know how to handle it. Or maybe it's something about the hospital. since they are all constantly hovering around Bill's deathbed. Honestly, you guys, this whole week is just a massive powder keg waiting to explode. We know that by Friday, August 21, Danny and Hayley are going to have a massive, screaming fight right in front of Bill in his hospital room, pushing his blood pressure to the absolute limit. So, everything happening on Wednesday and Thursday is just building up to that explosion. Danny hiding her feelings, Bill complaining to Ted, Naomi trying to ignore the firm's problems. It's all going to crash down. And I haven't even mentioned Kat Richardson. Kat is out there digging into the disappearance of Lynette Wise, Hayley's friend, and that is putting Kat directly on Hayley's radar. Hayley is already poisoning her husband. What is she going to do to Kat? Kat is in so much danger and she doesn't even realize it. She is just boldly confronting people, trying to find the truth. I love Kat, but she needs to be careful. Hayley is unhinged. She is a terrible poisoner, yes, but she is still dangerous. And then there's Chelsea Hamilton. Chelsea is going to be severely haunted by memories of her kidnapping by Allison Bailey because the Chelsea Cat launch is approaching. And she's supposed to visit Bill in the hospital. What if Allison is at the hospital? What if Madison Montgomery is treating Allison? The trauma that Chelsea is going to face is just heartbreaking. So yeah, that's where we are at. A whole lot of secrets, a whole lot of interrupted date nights, and a whole lot of clueless men bonding over their terrible life choices. I am exhausted just talking about it. But, I'll be glued to the screen on Wednesday and Thursday. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think Danny and Andre are going to survive this? Do you think Bill will finally figure out Hayley is trying to kill him? And seriously, who interrupted Vernon and Anita's date night? I need answers. All right, I'm gonna go get another iced coffee before I collapse. See you guys later.